That's a bet.
I know he's great mentally. You want to do something easy for him here for the first play or two.
They'll snap it at the 5. And then we'll have the 2-minute warning after this play. To the line for about 2 for Mixon. Cincinnati will have 3 timeouts to work with. If that's something they want to get a little aggressive with. 2-minute warning. You're watching the AFC Championship game on CBS.
Our eyes can only see so much. But what if they could see more? What if you could see the world in a more interesting way? You could finally work with horses. You love horses. Or what if rather than using your mind's eye, you could see things with your eye's mind? Things like, I don't know, a virtual wardrobe. Ooh, I like the yellow. You could make imaginary friends real, or see your real friends in a more imaginary way. Because when you start to see the things you love in a whole new way, you start to want to share them with the world. With me? Well, maybe not the whole world. Oh, right, okay. And weirdly enough, that helps us all see ourselves and each other just a little more clearly. The floor is beans.
Sick of thing, you average.
Intuit TurboTax presents a Not Taxes Moment of the Week. Facing a pass rush by the Jaguars' Troy Robertson-Harris, quarterback Patrick Mahomes stepped up in the pocket and threw a touchdown pass to receiver Marquez Valdez-Scantling. A critical play in the Chiefs' playoff win, made possible by thinking about football and not taxes. Come to TurboTax and don't do your taxes. Meet with an expert who'll do them for you so you can do more football.
It's music's biggest matchup. The Grammys live next Sunday on CBS.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Snapchat. Wait till you see this. And by Bud Light, who reminds you to drink responsibly. So we're down in the plaza area. We've got Cincinnati backed up at the 7. Tony, what do you think the Bengals are going to do here?
I think it's a very interesting situation here because if you don't get a first down, there's no timeouts for Kansas City. You could run the ball twice and almost run this out, try and get it out, screen it, get the ball out quickly, but get a play that you know you're getting a completion. You don't want this clock to stop and have a huge third down right here.
Throw it to the right side. Hurst is out of bounds.
Stop the clock for Kansas City there. That's almost what he didn't want.
Yeah, and he's 2 yards short of the first. Again, we got the Verizon halftime report coming up with JB and all the crew on site here. Phil, Nate, Boomer, Coach Cowher. Again, the recap of the Eagles and Niners and their takes on the first half here. Coming up on the Verizon halftime report. This is the big one, as you say. 3rd and 2.
Yeah, this is one of those moments you could be aggressive on defense a little bit if you wanted to and try and get them to punch. You get points almost. The air out here, you're not going to get it very far down
standing.
Come on, bro.
On the other side, they get after Burrow. He wants to throw it on the run, and it's knocked out of the hands and intercepted off the deflection, but a flag comes in as Thornhill ends up with the football. It was Brian Cook who hit Hurst. Are they going to call it on Cook here, Chief? Feels to me, Jim, like he got there early. Yes. Pass interference. Defense number 6. Spot foul. Automatic first down. And of course, it's a spot foul, and now Cincinnati's in business.
This is a huge call, and it's the right call because he definitely gets there early. And Cook, this is the one area you've been able to get the Chiefs. This defense is very aggressive. He's right, it's that close. But last year in this game, they threw these balls down the field, had a bunch of penalties, 25th in the league. Big time by Burrow there to get it down the field.
It's a 20-yard penalty, Tony.
Now you're aggressive. From here on out, now you go ahead and run your offense.
Kansas City gave up the most DPIs in the league during the regular season. There's a screen pass to P-Ryan for no gain.
That was an excellent job by Dana, who I think today has played outstanding. He's kind of a guy that's under the radar, 51. He moves around on this D-line. He's right there, but he's got speed for a big guy from his outside inside.
To Chase. And you remember, it's an interesting little sequence how things got really changing at the end of the first half last year in the championship game.
Exactly right. I mean, we never thought for a second Cincinnati's ever going to be out of this game. They've always come back. Kansas City the same way.
First and 10. Burrow with the catch made.
This is a wide side of the field. Deep comeback out route on the sideline. Joe Burrow has thrown the ball better and better each year. And to trust this with underman technique, that was a perfectly thrown ball.
Higgins, who had over 100 yards receiving in that victory on this turf a year ago. It's his first catch. Went out of bounds to stop the clock.
Inside receivers, Jim, and backs here. Want to get the ball inside to someone.
There you go, out of the backfield. Comes it off to P-Ryan. Timeout called by Cincinnati.
We talk about one area, like what's different from Cincinnati last year to this year? Well, I think their offensive line played much better this year. Obviously not as much in this game so far. But Burrow's development and getting to his backs quicker, understanding the game even more, and his throwing mechanics. He's worked hard on that. Like that throw 2 throws ago, I'm not sure that would have gotten there in this cold, this temperature, and Spagnuolo knows he throws it everywhere on the field, and he also gets it to guys quickly and allows them to run after catch.
There's Alex Kappa, who's out again with the ankle. Sharping taking his position at right guard, the former Buccaneer. Won a Super Bowl ring. Won Super Bowl 55 over Kansas City. Burrow is 5 for 5 on this drive, but he's got a 3rd and 1. They added 3 seconds to the clock.
Yeah, you got to remember, I still think this O-line with 3 backups are still good. These guys have played football, a lot of them. Adeniji played the Super Bowl last year, right tackle. Veteran guard Sharping we talked about. Carter was a second-round pick last year. He's improved.
Go Mixon. He's got the first and a couple to spare.
And you saw it right there. Last week, almost overpowering in some ways the Bills' defensive line, and that's where I think you got to get back to a little bit, Cincinnati. You got to be able to run the ball from gun. And they've had success with that this year. Haven't done it as much today as I thought they would.
They take a second timeout on the first down at the 37 when we return to the AFC title game. Doug.
Come on, bro.
Hey, man. Nice base. Clearly you're a safe driver. You could save hundreds for safe driving with Liberty Mutual.
They customize your car insurance, so you only pay for what you need.
Woo! We gotta go again.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
With DirecTV, I can get live TV and on demand together. Football, housewives. Football, housewives. Football, housewives.
What? The housewives are on the field. I repeat, the housewives are on the field.
I just want to talk!
Who flipped the table? I get it.
Call 1-800-DIRECTV to guarantee your price for 2 years.
It's the first of the month. Time to pay rent. What a perfect day to boost your FICO score with your rent.
Happy to say.
And it's thanks to Experian Boost.
Hey, mister. Why so happy about rent?
Well, now for the first time ever, paying rent can raise your FICO score instantly, free, with Experian.
Now rent can boost your FICO score at Experian.com or get the app.
Did you know, unless you treat dandruff regularly, it will keep coming back? Try Head & Shoulders shampoo. Dandruff is caused by irritation to a germ that lives on everyone's scalp. Unlike regular shampoo, Head & Shoulders contains zinc pyrithione, which fights the dandruff-causing germ and helps prevent it from coming back. It's gentle on hair and provides up to 100% dandruff protection, clinically proven. Try Head & Shoulders shampoo and conditioner. For best results, use with every wash. This has been Medifax for Head & Shoulders.
Tony, this is a drive that began for Cincinnati back at its own 5 after they held the Chiefs following Kansas City interception. 39 seconds, one timeout for the Bengals. He's got Higgins for another first down. Working on Joshua Williams. 2 catches on this drive for Higgins, that one for 11.
And they used the timeout wisely
Come
right there.
on,
This
bro.
was very simple play call, just a slant outside to the field. That's the one-on-one matchup that you're going to see over and over again. Right here, teams want to defend tight throughout. In other words, things that are close for a quarterback. So things
Pass
that are like
interference.
short side of the field, one-on-one, they want to defend that to the wide side of the field. Usually you get a lot of one-on-one matchups. Higgins, you're going to see this happen more and more today, Tim.
I think of 85 in Cincinnati, how good that number's been for the franchise. Isaac Curtis, Ocho Cinco. He's going to switch, by the way, he told us last week, to number 5 next year. He's going to change the number.
Why? Because you just said that?
Yeah, he had that number in Clemson. Couldn't come into the league. They couldn't get a single-digit number. He wants it now.
85 is a good one, and they need him again.
Here they go. Down to the 5, and there he is, Tony, at the 5-yard line for the future number 5.
You're exactly right. And guess what, Jim?
Ooh.
One side of the field, we talked about Burrow. He saw exactly what I was talking about. He knows for that one-on-one matchup, you got to get up and go quickly. Throw a fade to the end zone.
Here it is. Up top he goes. And it's knocked out of the hands and no flag. It went back to Higgins with Watson on him this time. And now there are 8 seconds left.
And this was great defense at the top of this. You're going to have to do the same thing here. Watson knows you got to throw a fade. You've got dynamic players on the outside. Spagnuolo knows don't come after him. There's a tendency to want to do that. You want to go ahead and make them hold this ball, try and get a sack and end it. Throw the ball away, Burrow. Give yourself a chance for the field goal for sure.
You're right, a sack within the half. We got to him 4 times in the first couple of drives from the 5. There's Burrow to the end zone, and nothing there with 4 seconds to go. And Chris Jones was all over Burrow at the end of that, and they're going to go field goal.
Sometimes you've got to stand up and have your best player show up, and right there, Chris Jones put his team on his back and made this ball get out earlier than it should have. Chris Jones right there took on one guy, threw him aside, hit another, and almost got to the quarterback. Huge play to help prevent a touchdown.
So McPherson already made a chippy from 30. This will be from 23. And that kick is good to close out the half. But last year, Kansas City was
Get the fuck out.
Tonight it's 13-6 Chiefs.
And you remember the Bengals did not have a great O-line last year, and Burrow figured it out.
That's the end of the first half with the score. Kansas City 13, Cincinnati 6. Halftime is next after these first half highlights from Verizon and a word from your local station.
Jeez.
Ironic. Edelman's struggling with reception.
Two things I hate dropping. Balls and calls.
Well, you need a better network. And Verizon's new Welcome Unlimited plan for just $25 a line.
I'm listening.
It's their best unlimited price ever.
Nice. I'm switching now.
Whether you're in the city or on the road.
And these niggas got 3 timeouts. God damn.
For a limited time, switch to Verizon for just $25 a line. Guaranteed for 3 years. The savings that last on the network you want. Verizon.
When that alarm goes off, start your day with us. CBS Mornings.
And tweets, just eating tiny tacos and drinking a Red Bull in the school parking lot, which gives me an idea. Introducing Red Bull Energy Infusions and 2 flavors that go great with my tiny tacos. Hey Gwen, want to be our college intern? New Red Bull Infusions at Jack in the Box.
I want to ride this pony, but I suffer from low E.
Millions of people are suffering from low energy, commonly known as low E.
With my low E, I can never finish this trending dance.
Low E has hurt my performance in the bedroom. I haven't been able to make the bed.
Good shit.
Now there's hope.
Come on, baby.
Replaces low E.
Good shit. Good fucking run.
Glowing all day. Simply join through the free PF app. $1 down, $10 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal ends January 31st.
That's my boy.
Thomas J. Henry. The name you know, the firm you trust.
I see you trying to strip me.
Golden Chick to the people. And the people love our 9-piece legs and thighs. Just $13.99. This is the chicken that made Golden Chick famous. Try our spicy new big and wicked chicken sandwich. Just $4.99.
5 meals for $5. Thursday at 10. Only on Ken's 5.
Talk to me, please.
CBS Sports presents the Verizon Halftime Report.
Yeah, we're not seeing it. Oh, here it is. Hey, folks, the question is, can you name a better duo? Time and time again, Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce answer the bell, and that touchdown has the Chiefs all the way up at the half by the score of 13-6. Welcome back to GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium and the Verizon Halftime Report. It is the network that America relies on. James Brown, along with all of my guys here, is going to take a recap look at that first half and Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, and all week long we were concerned about that right sprained ankle. And you know what? He looks good. Here's what he's doing, though. He's playing in the system. It's being the pocket to his right, getting rid of the ball before contact.
Nigga, it's the same game that it's been on.
No, on the game. I had a ball.
Oh, no, they haven't.
Resets, finds his tight end, who I say the best in the business, Travis Kelce, back in the end zone. I love the way that he's playing right now. And you know what? Maybe that banged up ankle causes him not to do too much, because there are times when he extends the pocket a little bit too far.
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes really solid first half. And a good start by Kansas City's defensive line. They get a sack on Joe Burrow. Frank Clark gets in there. And then Chris Jones, really good first half. He gets right by his guy, gets the sack. And then right here, he feels like he's got to get rid of the ball. He's under pressure, makes a bad decision, throws the interception. But I will say this. The Cincinnati offensive line, as they kept throwing the ball at the end of the first half, they really caught on and started playing much better.
Yeah, I think they're right there. That actually interception by Jalen Watson. I think for Andy Reid, he's got to control the tempo of this game. Get back to running the football, because it gets up tempo. We showed Joe Burrow. He goes fast. The pass rush gets less to the Kansas City. And I suddenly gives him more time. They exploit him. So right now, Andy Reid, I need to control the tempo. Get back to running the ball with Isaiah Pacheco and Jared McKinnon.
You know,
the Bengals are only down 7 points. You would have thought they'd then be down by 21, 28 points the way this first half unfolded. I'll say this, Kansas City made a mistake. They didn't even try to run the ball in that last series. And for all you people out there that want to know how to use your timeouts at the end of the first half, just watch what Zach Taylor did. That was a clinic. They moved that ball all the way down the field, had 2 shots to the end zone, had to settle for the field goal. This reminds me of the game that they played against Tennessee, where Joe Burrow got sacked 9 times, and they ended up winning that